Welcome to another video. Walk on the Wild Side. Now I'm here in Blackpool. I am on Red Bank Road, and in this video I'm going to be taking you through Ride the Christmas Lights. It's very similar to a video I did earlier this year, Ride the Lights Blackpool, which was just before the illuminations. But in this one it's a little bit different. We've got a Christmas theme to it, and also I'm starting here at Red Bank Road and heading south. So it's going to be a little different to the video I did before. So if you've seen that one already, you might want to watch this one for a different viewpoint. I'll tell you what, it's a bit chaotic round here. They've closed the road off just up here, and the whole promenade from here down to Squiresgate Lane is closed off to all but cycles from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock this evening, and I'm going to take you all the way through it, starting up here. So this is Bispham. And this is normally the end of the illuminations for most people, because most people start at the south end and end up this way, and then they might go to these places up here. We've got the Bispham Kitchen and we've got the Top Chippy, very popular places for people to go after they've gone to the illuminations. Okay, so here's a little look round of Red Bank Road, and these are some of the places that I was talking about. We've got the Top Chippy and the Bispham Kitchen here, and we will be heading down the Blackpool illuminations very soon. And I'm also using a different camera this time to last time, slightly wider field of view, so if you saw my last video, this one should look a bit different. And I'll also be stopping off at Blackpool Tower and the Christmas by the Sea festival along the way, and we'll have a look along there, the Glice Rink and the Winter Wonderland and all that. We'll check out that when we get there. But anyway, it's time to set off on Blackpool Ride the Lights 2021. It's the first time they've ever done this. Let's go. Okay, we're now at the top of Red Bank Road, and that's Hart's Amusements over there, and here is the archway to the illuminations. And my last video has now just gone over 100,000 views, which is absolutely amazing. I wonder if this one will do as well. Anyway, we shall see. Let's go. I'm going to talk you through stuff along the way, like I did on the last one. So yeah, we've got a different viewpoint. We're looking the other way this time, and most people probably go through the illuminations coming from south to north. So we're just going past these tableau illuminations here, which are very popular. Alice in Wonderland over there. These are best getting out of your car and walking around these, and some of these are interactive, these illuminations up here. Seems fairly quiet compared to the last one at the moment. It's currently about 5 o'clock. There might be some more people out later on, so we'll see. But this is the first time that Blackpool have done Ride the Christmas Lights. So the illuminations will look pretty much the same as they did on the other video, but I will be stopping at Blackpool Tower, and we will be having a look at the Christmas by the Sea festival on the way. We're just going past the old miners' convalescent home. It's on the left hand side now. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably in darkness, but yeah, the old miners' convalescent home is there on the left hand side. We're just about to go through a donation point. They've actually made a record amount this year on the donations for the illuminations. A record amount, yeah. So that's good. So it does look fairly quiet at the moment. There might be more people later, or maybe it's busier on the main drag. We will see. So we've just gone through that now, and as you can see on the right hand side, we've got more of these tableau illuminations. In fact, there's one up here with red Indians on it, which was it made the news. This one here, can you see it, that one there? That made the headlines earlier this year. I think one person complained about it, that one there. And that might not be back next year, but it's still going for now anyway. So we're now heading along now. So we started in Bispham and we will finish on the border with St Anne's at Squires Gate Lane. I think I quite like it like this. It's fairly quiet, you know, it's quieter than last time, you know, because it can be quite hectic, you know, the Ride the Lights, it can be really, really busy, and you're like wheel to wheel with other riders, and it can get a bit scary. And some riders want to ride really fast as well, so yeah, you got to be careful. Just going past the this is Coral Island's thing here, the pirate ship. That's quite funny, that is. So there's a pirate ship. That's a good one, that one. And next to that they've got the stunt rider jumping over these buses here. So we're moving right along now. I can see the tower now in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. The tower has just come into view. Yeah, it is actually really, really quiet this time, at the moment anyway. But at least they've got good weather for it. Yeah, so it's pretty busy around here. The festival by the sea, more Christmas huts over there. This is the glice rink. Just here, there's lots of people going on the glice rink, the artificial ice rink, which I think is a really, really good feature. I don't know how it works. I think you need to use special skates. So here's a little look at the huts here, the Christmas huts. Tell you what, there are a lot of people around here, I'm telling you. Yeah, anyway, let's have a little look at the glice rink and then we'll have a look at the Starflyer. So this is the glice rink here, you see. Quite a few people on it. And just over here, we've got the Starflyer ride, Europe's tallest travelling ride of its type, and I've been on this 3 times. Yeah, look at this. There you go. This is the Starflyer. Do you dare ride it yourself? It's going to be here all winter, or should I say all Christmas period. So the Starflyer's coming down now. Like I say, I've been on it 3 times. It's £7.50 a go if you fancy it. Quite a few people on it tonight. Yeah, so there you go, that's the Starflyer. And you can ride that up until 3rd of January 2022, all being well. Anyway, we're going to carry back on again now. Looking pretty busy around here now. There you go, that's the Starflyer ride here in Blackpool, part of the Christmas by the Sea festival here on the Tower headland. Anyway, I'm going to get back on the promenade now and we'll carry on with this ride the Christmas lights. Here we go. We're just going past the Sands venue here, this big black building here, which you probably can't see because it is black and it just disappears into the night. That used to be the Palace building, and we're now heading towards where the sort of main part of the Golden Mile is, with all the arcades. And this is Coral Island here, look. It's always busy around here. Yeah, Coral Island. We're now coming up to where they've got quite a lot of arcades. We're starting with the Golden Mile on the corner. It used to be Mr. B's. This is owned by the council, this building here, and it is going to be redeveloped into something new. So watch out for that. And now we've got the Landaus here. The Landaus. A little bit of light rain we've got at the moment. Just going past the Sea Life Centre, heading towards Funland here on the left hand side. Got the central pier over there. I think I need to clean the lens because there's a bit of damp on the lens, so I'll just do that. Okay, so we look at this fish and chip restaurant here and takeaway. I've just cleaned the lens a little bit and we'll carry on now, shall we? Just going past the waxworks on the left hand side. Madame Tussauds waxworks there. Used to be Louis Tussauds back in the olden days. And I remember they had a Chamber of Horrors, and I tell you, it gave me nightmares, that place. It really did. So we're now at the Santa on a penny farthing.
Santa on a penny farthing.
We're now at the front of the central pier here. There's the central pier. Yeah, so I think you can tell it's nowhere near as busy as what it was during Ride the Lights. But this is the first time they've done this, so maybe if it becomes a permanent feature it might be more busy in the future. We will see. Just going past Silcock's Fun Palace. We're now heading towards the Foxhall area town, which I have done videos on. The oldest part of Blackpool, Foxhall. In fact, this was where the first proper house of any note was built in Blackpool. It was built by the Tyldesley family and it was called Foxhall, and it was just up here where the are they cheering up? Yeah, that there was where Foxhall was. Getting applauded for doing a video. Well, if this video does as well as the last one, I'll be very happy. Just coming up to Manchester Square now. We're going past the Crag y Don Hotel and then the Royal Sea Bank. Yeah, it's quite easy, this one. Quite easy ride compared to the other one. Nowhere near as busy. I thought it might be busier than this, but there you go. You know, it's the first time they've done it. And there's the Magical Express tour. That's a special tram as part of the Christmas by the Sea festival. Takes you up and down a short part of the promenade, that tram there, during the Christmas by the Sea festival. We're just crossing the tram tracks now, past Manchester Square and we're now going past the Manchester pub. There's a few people on mobility scooters as well. So anything that's powered by pedals or electric is allowed in this event. Yeah, so we're now going past quite a lot of hotels now. We've got the Royal Windsor on the left, another fish and chip place here, salt and vinegar fish and chips. You're not short on fish and chips here in Blackpool. Yeah, this is great to ride down the promenade, you know, without having to worry about cars. I mean, I'm filming, so it's a lot easier for me to film. We would like a few more people, I think, you know, but we'll see how it goes and see if they do it next year, shall we? But they will be doing Ride the Lights next year, that's for certain, because that's something they've been doing now for over 10 years, I think, where you get a chance, if you've got a bike, to ride the lights before the illuminations switch on officially. It's a great event. Anyway, that's the Lindeen Hotel, the Big Blue Hotel, the Lindeen. That was the one that closed down earlier this year and they thought it wasn't going to reopen, but then it did. Bit of drama there. Just going past the St Chad's Hotel, and that one didn't reopen. Just going past the Royal Carlton. That's this hotel here. Stands out quite a bit, the Royal Carlton. It's not open right now. The next major stop is going to be, well, the next major street is going to be Waterloo Road. So we're getting close to Waterloo Road. Again, I think these illuminations we're looking at here are designed by Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen, I believe. Just coming up to a very big fish and chip restaurant called Mother Hubbard's on the left hand side. I've not been in it. I think I'll have to go in, won't I? They've also got some donut stalls outside as well. Look, Mother Hubbard's, and that's right next to Yates's. So we're almost on Waterloo Road now. More fish and chip places here. Traditional fish and chips. Yeah. Almost at Waterloo Road now. So this is Waterloo Road, and we've got the Dutton Arms pub here on the left hand side. Notriani's is down there, the famous ices. I don't know if they're open at the moment, but if they were, I'm sure there'll be people there. Just going past McDonald's here. Oh, I'm out of breath. Gypsy there. We're now heading towards the South Pier. On the left hand side we've got the Queen's Hotel, and next to the Queen's Hotel is the Viking Hotel. The Pleasure Beach is looming. I can see the big one roller coaster all lit up. Another popular ice cream outlet on the left hand side, Pablo's. This is Station Road, and Station Road is right opposite the entrance to the South Pier there. That's the South Pier. And on the left hand side here we've got the Velvet Coaster, formerly the Lucky Star Amusements, and now it's a Wetherspoons pub. And I have done a video in there which you can have a look at. I think it was back in September when I did that. Anyway, we've got the Sandcastle on the right hand side now, Sandcastle Water Park, and this was put up after they demolished the Derby Baths. A little bit of controversy there, and I believe it was a bit of a white elephant for a while, but the Sandcastle is now a premier water park here in Blackpool. So now we've got the Pleasure Beach, and this is the White Tower building at this side. This is the Pleasure Beach. I can see the lit up tram over there. The what do you call it? The Great Western Train Tram. I can see over there. That display over there is called Venus Reborn. I can hear them playing Bananarama music, so I'm going to keep talking because I don't want that music to get the copyright on this video. Anyway, we're just really out of breath now. I'm just flying past that now. Anyway, if I just show you over there, you can see the Great Western Train Tram. Can you see it? Over there, doing tours of the promenade. I've never been on that, you know. I'll have to see if I can get on it, won't I? Anyway, we're now just coming up to halfway around the Pleasure Beach, Watson Road here, where you can go underneath the Pleasure Beach, this road here. They're moving swiftly along now. Heading towards Squires Gate and the very edge of Blackpool, where the border with St Ans's, and that's where the illuminations start, or at least it's where they start for most people. It's where most people would join the illuminations, at this end, the southern end. So there's a big one there, all lit up. Tends to be quiet down this end of the promenade. You know, once you get past the Pleasure Beach, the crowds tend to really drop off. But there's still plenty of hotels down this way, and there's also things to see, like the artworks, like the mirror ball, and things like that. So it's not the end of Blackpool. It carries on right down here to Squires Gate Lane. There's some loud music there. I have to talk over the loud music. Just going past the Colwyn Hotel here on the corner. The Colwyn. We're now at one of the crescents. There's two of these crescents in Blackpool, in South Promenade here, and this one we've got the derelict Kimberley Hotel, which I've done a video on, and then we've got the Waldorf Hotel, which is closed, and next to that we've got this one, the Hampton by Hilton, which is being extended. They are extending this hotel, which is why they've got all this boarding over here. Can you see? They're making this hotel bigger, and this is now the donation point south. And like I said before, they made a record amount this year on donations. If you look on the Visit Blackpool website, you'll see a picture of the donation point. That's my photograph, because I did take some photographs for Visit Blackpool this year, which they are using on their website. Okay, so we're now going past the solarium on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you can't really see it because it's in darkness, but there's the mirror ball. There's two ambulances set up there underneath. You get the feeling that they were probably expecting more people than there are. It's nowhere near as busy as what it was for the Ride the Lights back in a few months ago before the illuminations were turned on. Yep, so we're now not far from the end now. I can feel the rain coming down a little bit. I hope it's not on the lens. We're now just going past the second crescent where we've got some hotels. There's one called the Carousel, and there's another hotel called the New Mayfair, which is the first hotel you come to on the promenade if you're coming from the south. The New Mayfair, but it's not open, so I don't know what's going on there. So that is almost it. We're now coming to the bend in the road where the tram depot is for the modern trams, just here, and we'll soon be going under the southern arch at the end of the illuminations, or the start of the illuminations, whichever way you look at it. Yeah, so just ahead there is the tram depot for the new trams. The old one, of course, is on Rigby Road. The rain is starting to come down a bit heavier now, you know. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm at the end, but I've got to go all the way back because I came up to Red Bank Road in my van. So I've got to go back up again. So this is it. We are now at the end of Ride the Christmas Lights. This is where it ends, right here. And I'm going to turn round and head back up again. So there you go, that was Ride the Christmas Lights, Blackpool 2021. We're now at the southern end, the end of the illuminations. I hope you liked the video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos. And I will see you again on the next one.